Hey everybody, welcome back to Planetbase, episode number 3. We've got more work to do, always more work. Today I want to focus on utilities. We have power doing decently. We've got the large storage just got made, the power collector here. It looks like we're not really drawing anything into it just yet, so I'm thinking about putting down a solar panel. I also want to put down a water collector. Just like we're collecting power, I'd like to collect water. I think that would be a good idea. So that's another thing we need to do. And then additionally, I'm considering putting out an airlock over on this side. They've been running around building this stuff, and that's a long kind of run around. And I'm kind of thinking that we've got one over there, that we'll do one, somewhere maybe over on this side, and maybe even do a mine over here, and then maybe one somewhere over in this angle once we get out there. I think that would be pretty good. But let's go ahead and start with the utilities. Now, right now we're down to 7 of the metal. Fortunately, we are producing ore though, so we should be increasing that a bit. And again, we may end up putting up another mine in the very near future. I think that might be a good idea. But let's start with utilities. So the power is something I really want to get going into this guy. Again, we're not generating quite enough, it seems. So let's start there. Let's actually grab a solar panel. Now it does take 2 here. I was thinking about making a bigger one, but that 4, that would take half. It would take half of our metal. I'm trying to decide if that's a good thing to do or not. I really want to. I really want to. Let's go ahead and power storage is low already. No. So that's going to start eating into the reserves right there. Maybe it's a turbine I should do over here so that at least if the wind kicks up, as you can see it's not right now, but at least if it does tonight it might actually help. Granted, they probably won't have this built by then. Let's look at making a larger one, too. Let's do that. Let's kind of stick this guy here. Connect that up. We'll see if they can get that going. So hopefully with that guy going, we can at least start to draw a little bit of power into here, even if only during the day. We've got another meteor crashing there. Let's see if we can get that going, and let's take a look at the water. I did mention trying to save up some water. So 1 to 2 for the water tank. We do have metal going up. We're at 9 and it's increasing. So let's do this and we'll increase this. How big can this go? We only have the 2 sizes to choose from. So let's go ahead and do a large one. And we will do this. I wish I could fit it like right here. That'd be cool. We'll do it here. That'll work. Something like that. Oh, there goes our power. Oh no. That's like all of our power, isn't it? That's not good. Not good at all. This is really bad. Okay, it looks like it might be kind of flicking in and out. Let's go ahead and just start killing some things just in case it comes up for a second. We don't want to immediately expend it on things we don't want to be using. Let's just kind of shut all these externals down. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and kill... We'll kill the water extractor. We don't need that just, right now. It's a delicate balance. Let's actually turn this guy off too. I didn't think about that. Shut that guy down. We are walking a very dangerous line right now. Oxygen is okay. It does start to dip a little bit, but hopefully we will roll back around daytime before we get anything too major going on. And then of course we'll have the hopefully this turbine going. There you go. It's actually spinning up now, so we're getting maybe a little bit of air to kind of get this going. Excellent. We definitely like that. Let's bring this up. Consuming 21, producing 36. So it looks like things are picking back up here. Whew. That was going to be a scary night. Definitely not good. But there we go. We have the sun coming up now as well, so that's definitely going to help. Let's go ahead and kick these on. Roll around here one at a time, turning things on. Whoop, everything comes up. Turn the sick bay on. There we go. Okay, kick that guy on as well. Turbines are going. That's nice. We'll get that solar panel up. Let's see here. Or rather the water tank. Let's actually do that. Let's get a solar panel going. 5 metal. I think we might just roll with the small one for now. Let's just stick this guy out here. Yeah, you can see we're already starting to pool some power up in here. That's excellent. The other guy is full, and This guy's starting to get that going. Now, that's actually part of a strategical setup too here, not on my part. I'll tell you right now, I wasn't really thinking of this when I put it over here, but I did mention that power, once it goes out from its source, the locations farthest away will lose power first. So it's kind of good that we separate this out here, so this kind of covers things on this side a bit. There we go. Bot is putting material out there to get that solar panel done. And with this guy filling up, I'm feeling much better. 12,500 it can hold. That guy's got the 5,000, so it's like having 2 more of those out and then some. That's very cool. This is definitely going to help put my mind at ease, that's for sure. Okay, now earlier I mentioned an airlock, so I think I would want to look into doing that. But before I do that, I also talked about getting a biodome out here, and part of that was I wanted to make sure I extended like maybe one more building out here and then did the airlock, so that the airlock didn't have to be, you know, right here. I kind of want it a little bit farther away so we have a little bit more spread, so one more building might be kind of nice. But let's take a look at this. We've got plenty of vegetables coming actually, and meals okay. This has kind of been teetering around, you know, between 2 and 4, things like that. So not too bad. The mining, this is bad. We're kind of going through the metal right now, and the ore is kind of sitting at 2, so we're not quite mining enough. We may need to try and bring some more people out here. That might be a thing that we need to do. But so basically, we're looking at do I want to put a mine down out here as well? That's kind of a secondary though, because we've got the airlock that we're talking about. I guess, do I need a biodome out here? Not really sure. Let's take a look at some other buildings though. Maybe there's something else that we want to do right away. Maybe the factory. We could make some processed goods from some of the materials, although we're a little low on materials, so maybe not. Maybe that's not a way to go. We do have the lab. This would let us do the medical supplies. We're not really in a rush for that though. It might be cool to do a bar so our people can relax. Now oftentimes you'll see them running around with kind of a frown face or not very happy. You can see this guy does not look happy. Neither of these guys do. When we select, you can see that they're doing okay and everything really. They're just kind of not all that happy. Their morale's low. So maybe that's something that we should address. Let's look back at this again. What is the bar? 2 to 4, 2 to 4. So it's not that bad. We could go to 2 and not get too crazy with it. Let's see. If we did this here, what do we think about that? I'm not sure if I could then get an airlock like right here, or if that would even be a good idea. Let's go ahead and drop this here. Now you can actually cancel buildings, so we could cancel that if need be. Let's jump back in here to the airlock and see. Oh, cool. It will cut right through there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let the bar be made, and we really don't have the metal for this. I think by the time they carry some metal over to build that, we might be out. Fortunately, the ore is increasing, so that's good. And with the up arrow on the facility here, the processing, then we should be getting more in. So maybe I could just set this up anyway. Let's do that. There you go. So now we actually have a way or we will have a way for our workers to get out here, which means this might be a great place to set up a mine. Let's actually just take a look at that right now. Back that up. So I want to see where we can put this. Can we put it like right here? I'm thinking we can't. No, and we do have to have it close enough, and you can see that'll count. Just have a walkway nearby. So that might be the closest we can kind of get this, but I don't know. That's not too bad. I think that would work. We can even do a pathway over here, but they'll kind of shortcut that anyway, so it's probably not a big deal. So yeah, I think that'll work pretty good. Let's pan this back just a bit. Again, we have the airlock all the way over there. That's that airlock, and then we've got this guy here. So I'm thinking the next one might actually be somewhere out over here, maybe near this mountain. Maybe this is actually where we do the mine, and we try to connect those two, get them really close together, and we don't do a mine over here. I don't know. That might be the way to go. So we have a sandstorm coming in. Now I don't have the module here, I guess, to bring everybody in, the alert system. At least I'm pretty sure that that's done through the control center here, but I don't know that for sure. I don't quite recall. So let's see. Do we have really anybody outside right now? We might have some people. It looks like everybody's inside right now, actually. The only people probably running around outside would be gathering materials. You can see they get really slowed down. He's just getting battered out there. Really slowed down. You can see the robot here is really chugging as well. So Anyway, I'm not 100% sure that this is the place in which you can kind of control those things. Let's go ahead and hit this question mark here and see. To control other structures, it's required to access security controls panel. Allows you to set the alert status. So it is in the security. Isn't that this? Let's see. Can't seem to click these or anything. Okay, control center component where a guard can keep an eye for the security cameras. Right. Right. So that only talks about the intruders. But this thing said security control allows you to set the alert status. Oh, that's security console, though. Huh. Interesting. Do we have that here? Let's see. Armory, telescope, radio. Allow you to detect intruders. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, maybe that's something I'll have to look into. It doesn't really matter right now. I probably wouldn't be able to make that in time anyway before this dust storm goes away, but I don't know that it actually causes any harm or anything, but it certainly slows people down. It's definitely not a good thing. But what I'm a little bit more concerned about is that you can have these solar flares. I actually have not experienced one, but I saw Nagark in his video. He ran across, at least I'm pretty sure it was his. It was either his or somebody else's that I saw. The screens kind of glow yellow around the outer edges. So anyway, we will probably run into that at some point. Okay, I looked around a little bit. Planetbase has this cool menu here, this help menu, where you can kind of click through. It's almost like Wiki. You can kind of roll through different things there. And what I discovered was that once you have that building down, what you can do is you can jump into here and select security controls. And there you go, there's our alert. So you can see when we're yellow alert, all colonists will stay indoors, medics and guards will stay on duty for longer. And then red alert, whoops, let's not click it, Weem. we put everybody in a panic. They all stopped and looked around. Oh crap. But in red alert, you can see that they stay indoors, medics and guards stay on duty for longer, colonists will fight enemies by any means necessary. So that's how we bring that up. We can actually hit F6 as the shortcut to bring that up. So very cool. We are kind of set there. We've got the bar still waiting to be completed. We do have a bit more metal than we had before, which is great. It's good to see. I'm just kind of waiting for things to get made over here. Woo! Another close meteor fall there. Definitely don't like those. I'm a little scared for the first time we have one of those happen. I'm imagining like hitting the oxygen or hitting some hallway, and I don't know, for example, if you destroy a hallway, if that lets air in or anything. I have a feeling it doesn't. I have a feeling if this is destroyed, it's like it's not there, in which case this is only considered to have 4 connections instead of 5, but I don't know that for sure. And what happens if there's people in the sick bay and the hallway's destroyed? Are they stuck in there without oxygen? I'm really not sure, so I'm a little nervous about that. Those falling meteors definitely make me nervous. But let's see. Let's jump in here and look at the externals again. I kind of want to see where we're at. We do have the radio antenna available. It's interesting. We can contact vessels traveling near our planet. We do have the landing pad. We've talked about that before as well. And with 3 metal, we don't have enough to put this down. It's a little spendy, so I'm not sure that we'll do that just yet. But let's actually go over here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's upgrade the priority on the mine and really get some of this material going, because we definitely need it. We've got a lot of vegetables. 4 food seems to be kind of the average right now. And with all those vegetables, we got plenty more meals to come. So I'm almost thinking that we can lose the priority. Well, the processing plant, that is where we're making the metal, so maybe we'll leave that. Yeah, maybe we're okay there. We'll leave those priorities set. You can see that we are losing out on starches. Those are getting turned into the bioplastic pretty quickly, it seems, at a -1, but that might be okay. We might be losing one, but it's kind of slow going. We definitely are going to have to do a new biodome at some point to get more of this stuff going, but I'm not sure just yet how quickly we need to address that concern. Well, night approaches, but look at all the power that we have between these two. I think the total is, actually, I don't even remember. It's pretty high, right? 17,000. That's pretty cool. We are now consuming more than we're generating, of course, because the solar planets, the solar panels are not doing anything. But you can see we're kind of eating into this power now. But this will be the interesting thing to see, just how much we burn through in the night. And the turbines aren't going. So this is a real test of the new setup. Whoa, another close meteor there. But I think we might be okay. There's tons of power in there. So Not too bad. But we can see that the bar has been completed, so let's go check the bar out. We've got a number of things we can make in here. One of the first things I want to do, though, is get a water fountain. I like the idea that if they're outside and they come in, we have an airlock here, that there is water nearby. They don't have to go that far. So we're going to go ahead and stick this guy here. And then we also have bar table. We have a drink machine here. They'll consume those drinks to relax. We have a standing bar and a video screen. Let's see. The video screen is what? One. Okay, let's do that. We do want to provide them with entertainment because the bar is primarily here to make sure that these guys chill out, that they relax a little bit. So we'll get that TV placed there, and then we will get a table set in here as well for whoever's going to come relax. So there we go. We got some of those going. Might not have been the wisest use of materials, I suppose, now that I'm looking up top and we have no metal, but hopefully our guys get out there and you know, they get rejuvenated by watching some TV and having a drink, and maybe they feel more excited to go mine for metals the next day. Sure, that's how that works. They drink and they get excited to work. Yep. Looks like we had the bot out here kind of doing some repairs. It was probably, might have been damaged by a meteor that fell nearby or something. Sparks were flying. Yeah. Cool. It looks like we're going to be doing pretty well through the night. You can see our power is still pretty good. Let's actually bring that up. 15,000. So we're currently down just 2K from where we started. It's probably been fluctuating a little bit because the turbines are now spinning up. But I was kind of thinking another solar panel, but the thing is we maxed out our power pretty easily, the power storage. So it's really the stuff during the night that's going to help. It might be that we do another turbine at some point. I'm following this bot here. He brought in some ore from outside, dropped it in the machine here. So you can see that's sitting here wanting to be produced, but it does require a worker. So somebody walked away from his station partway into a job, which is no good. We need metal. We actually have these guys waiting out here. If I select the airlock, you'll see there's one pending metal there, and then we have one in the connection too. So we need two, and nothing's really happening with this guy. It's just sitting here. I don't know where these workers are at. We have a priority set for this, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're doing things like eating and sleeping and trying to relax a little bit, but they should be getting to work. But anyway, I think we're going to leave it at that for now. We are still progressing. We're still surviving. I'm a little surprised. I thought I would have found a way to mess it up at some point by now, but I have not. I've been successful. We'll see how long that lasts. I hope you guys stick around next time. See if we can keep this trend up. I do appreciate you guys being here, watching, liking the video if you've been enjoying it, leaving me comments. But yeah, otherwise I'm hoping to see you later. We'll catch you next time.